Hi guys, hopefully this is recording. Sorry, I am a mess. I have been up all night with my kitty, who I learned yesterday has late stage cancer all throughout his little body. So yeah, I was up with him all night. But I have another reaction video to Jamie Hicks, who again is coming at me. I don't know, I think because I made her look bad, but I think she did that to herself. So I just need to show that anytime they do this kind of stuff, I'm going to come back at them, even though I have work to do. And you know, so I'm going to make this quick because I need to get back to my life, but let's go ahead and play it.
Back to my channel. I need to put some clarity out into the universe because Dark Arts with Adrian is pulling a reverse Uno card. She's trying to play the victim, and set me up a couple of times, and I fell for it. I got really heated, but I'm going to explain it to you.
I never set her up. I don't. Okay, let's hear what she has to say.
So that way there's clarity in the air. You guys know that I will put everything on Front Street, which is what these trolls and master manipulators are afraid of. Okay, so we all, wouldn't most people assume that, the prof is Adrian's boyfriend versus Alex? Because she has propped, the prof up like he's God. And I've not heard her ever say really anything about how smart and intelligent and...
I also critique him a lot, and actually I have talked about Alex being really fucking smart. And honestly, I don't think we would be where we are on the case without him. So I do think that he is brilliant. If you watched any of my content, you would hear that and probably then assume that I'm a pick-me girl or whatever label you're gonna give to me or whatever.
On the right track, her own boyfriend, allegedly, because I wonder, because she has a whole entire husband at home.
Again, if she had watched the most recent video, she would know that I am divorced.
That, she doesn't care. I feel like Alex is being maybe set up, or maybe they worked in tandem to set me up. But we all...
Nobody worked to set you up, except for maybe Alex. You can ask him. I know that he wanted you to get word back to Laura that you were sexting with him to hurt Laura. But, I mean, you can ask him yourself. And I did not know about it because had I known he sexted, well, I went berserker anyway, so whatever.
I know that she, sucks the dick of the prof over there, and he hates my guts, and he picks on women.
Also, I mean, it's funny that, you get to call out people who pick on women. Because, I've never been called cunt or bitch or slut or whore more than anyone. And you're a woman. So, I mean, you're a misogynist.
And he picks on certain women, like Laura and Deb's True.
Yeah, because Laura's a bad actor, dude. I can show you those receipts. And Laura, you have the Roblox video, so why don't you release it instead of being a coward? Why don't you, instead of being a puppet master with Jamie doing your dirty work, come out and face the public so that we can get to know who you are? Because you certainly like propping people up to go and bully other people, but you can't do the dirty work. Oh, and hi, Deb. You too.
Crime Notebook. He has constantly done this over the years, picked on certain people. And I seen all of a sudden Adrian wants to pick on Laura, and I got pissed off. And I
Laura's a bad actor, dude. Ask her what she did with Louise and Haley and Delulu and Duchess and Gibbo around trial time. You know, ask them what they did then. But, you know, you're not really interested in the truth, are you? You're just here to be the puppet.
I owe Laura a lot because last year I was in a group, not in a group really, I was in a little small chat that just had her and True Crime, or not True Crime Deb, but Deb's True Crime Notebook, and had tried to analyze myself. I didn't do it on YouTube. I didn't talk about it. You don't talk about it, you be about it. And
I didn't talk about anything that happened to me. You did. You did.
She said some really kind words to me. And I didn't do the group thing, so I didn't really continue on with those groups. But I do know that both of those ladies said some really kind words to me when everybody was kicking me when I was down. And I will always appreciate that. So when people go at those two women, it enrages me, you know, because, you know, I know that Laura had went through cancer and chemo, and she supports so many channels. And Adrienne is a jealous, like, attention-seeking, manipulative, diabolical human being. And I peeped her game. I went live last week because she was trying to slut-shame me and make me feel bad about a night where I was intoxicated. My mom's cat had died, and I was in a low spot again. And here comes Alex, you know, and I did some really poor things, but she was so happy to come to my channel. Nice tits, but you fucking fucked my boyfriend, blah, 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 and was kind of trolling me on my channel. And then she made some long, novel community posts about me to try to change public perception. She's good. It's like Darbo. It's the same Darbo tactic that the rest of that group uses, okay? So she, you know, used her Darbo tactics to, I'm the victim. I'm cutting my wrist right now, and, you know, like, all...
Lovely, Jamie. Lovely.
All this stuff over a guy that, who could tell that she was really into, because she speaks more highly of the prof than she does about Alex, her alleged boyfriend. You know, I didn't know that was her boyfriend. I don't watch her crap. I don't, like...
Shut up, Jamie. Just shut up. Okay? Like, your 88 subscribers that you have, plus the 5,000 that you bought, like, are the only people that ever let you get away with your lies. So just shut the fuck up already. Okay?
Subscribe to the bullshit. I didn't put myself into the situation. It was kind of put into my stratosphere because I don't do the group thing really. So she set me up with that and wanted to be, oh, poor me, I'm the victim. Jamie's villain, I am victim. You know, got it. You know, because she can sit over there on her channel and be like, oh, hello, blah, 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 and, you know, have the nice, sweet voice, and I'm rough around the edges. I get upset and emotional and clap back, you know, and these people hate when I hit them back harder. So she had put some people's names onto her little community tab, and I'm like, listen, just take it fucking down. Like, I don't want to see anybody hurt, okay? No matter what she thinks about...
She never said that, by the way. When she called me, she basically got a hold of Alex, and Alex got a hold of me to do her bidding, to be like, take down that comment that you talked about Laura in. And that comment that Laura is in is about the uniparty, which everybody deserves to know about, okay? Because you guys have been the bad actors this entire time, all right? So you know what? I'm not backing down, okay? I'm just going to keep coming at you. If you keep coming at me, I'm going to keep coming at you. And I'm going to keep telling the truth, all right? So when you called me, you were all like demure and nonchalant and reasonable when you were speaking to Alex. But once you got on the phone, womano or whatever, you were definitely off your rocker and unhinged when you came at me. It was basically a dress rehearsal for your live, which then I made a video on because I didn't have to say anything to make you look bad. You did that by yourself because you're a bad person, all right?
Laura, True Crime Dad, anybody else, you know, they're still women, and she's still manipulating and keeping...
I'm still a woman too, and you decided to come at me with cunt, bitch, whore, all right? That I, like, suck everybody's dick. Like, I'm a panty dropper. Come on, girl. You're like the most anti-woman anyone has ever been to me. So, congratulations.
The attacks going on these women by simping for the prof, who she says.
Now, Prof knows that I give him a lot of shit, actually. So, I mean, you can ask him. And I do appreciate what the Prof has to say because he's actually gotten everybody closer to the truth. Well, with Alex, everybody closer to the truth than you guys ever would, because you're here to do a bury job. You're here to bury the truth. And how come Laura knows, like, the Patties, McClelland, Holman? How come she, like, pretends, she befriends everyone, and she pretends to be this innocent, you know, naive person, but then she's the one that sets people up to get burned. You know that, right? Like, you're doing her dirty work right now. You're gonna get burned.
For way more good things and acts way more stigmatized by the prof than she ever has her own boyfriend, allegedly Alex. You know, so it's very suspicious on that front. So, you know, shit pops off the other day. She's with the whole, you know, putting people's names on shit. And I'm like, look, just take her fucking name out. Take it fucking out. You know, I don't.
No, people deserve to know the truth. So no. And you, I mean, like, you didn't even really go into that. You just went into, like, how I set you up with Andy and stuff. And I was like, I mean, you decided to extrapolate this whole other thing off of it, which is all made up. I mean, the rest of us know it, but you get to live in your fantasy world because you have the 88 subscribers who will prop you up and say, good job, Jamie. Good job, truth telling. Yeah, well, you know what? You say that my channel's paid for? No. I got there to where I am right now because people appreciated the truth that I was telling them. Okay? And because I am transparent. And even if I did make a post on you about being pissed, about Alex being, you know, unfaithful, not loyal, about you sexting with him, I also got it wrong and talked about Sakoke sexting him too. And you know what? I took that post down. I apologized to all of you. And then when you came at me about the Andy thing, because I thought I was helping you out with your, you know, expose on Sue Wright, you came and bitched me out in a comment. So I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not, you know, being nice to you anymore. So I took that part of the apology out, and that post is still up. All right? So you can go see that post is still up, but your part is taken out because you're nasty. And you're not nice.
Care what you think about her. She's still a human being, one female, and then, you know, the clincher was when she tried to tell me that she didn't try to send me to go help Andy Copsey. She's now lying and saying that she was trying to warn me. So Alex is like, she wants to call.
Andy maybe is biased, yeah. I mean, she is going to actually tell Angela's story, but I do believe Angela genuinely got swatted, and I do think there is bad blood with Angela and Sue Wright colluded with people like Meerkat and fucking Holman to, you know, do a very dangerous thing. And the state of New York is looking into one of the detectives for ISP now. All right? So this is some serious shit. And, you know, whether or not you want to believe Andy's a real reporter, that's on you. But she's actually reporting shit. Whether it's on YouTube or wherever, Substack, wherever. But, I mean, everything is selective with you guys. You don't have to tell the truth. Because you're not about getting to the truth. You're about obstructing it.
She wants to call you. So she records my phone call when I was really pissed. Really.
I do not record phone calls. You want to know why? Because it would actually be a very helpful thing for me because I can barely remember like what I did yesterday kind of thing, or an hour ago sometimes. But I can't figure that shit out to save my fucking life. All right? Like, people know this about me. I suck at a lot of technology. So, I mean,
pissed. You know, and I know that she's in the background with Mart R, who for some reason doesn't like me. You know,
Mar doesn't like you because you're fake. You're fake. And you're a liar. And you're grody. You're just grody, dude. Like, come on, dude. You're... Do we have to go back and re-listen to that other video? I'm not going to do it. I can't. You know, no thank you.
she's given me shit for a long time, y'all. This Mart R lady. Probably because she's a pedophile protector. Just like the...
Yeah, you want to be careful with that, you know. I mean, there are some actual allegations that we could go into about your bestie, by the way. But you know what? I've avoided that because I want to be very delicate with that, because it takes away from, like, the bigger issue if, you know, there are actual pedophiles around the area and whatnot. You don't want to just be, like, calling everyone a pedophile, so then it just becomes this commonplace thing. But you guys are okay with that. So, I mean, I will be doing a deep dive, like, on all of you, eventually. But, I mean, it's part of Uniparty. You're part of Uniparty, dude. You're just bad people. You are literally on the case to obstruct the truth from coming out. All right? You work with criminals. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
prof whose son's a fucking chomo. Which, you know, the apple don't fall for...
No, he's not. He's not. And you can look up those records yourself. And you guys know this. Everybody knows this. That you can go and look it up. And you decide to do hit pieces. And nobody believes you. Because, like, 10 people tune in. Right? Or whatever it is. Like, combined. Because you were running it on 3 different channels. Would you get, like, a combined total of, like, 100 views or something? It's because it's all a sham. Everybody sees you guys for what you are. You're liars and you're con artists. And some of you are fucking criminals.
Usually this starts with the parents. You know, I don't know, I wasn't there, chomo prof. This is all alleged, but, you know, I mean, it, you know, could be the reason why you're
cover your
pedophiles
ass.
all over the internet. So.
Cover your ass. All alleged.
So Adrienne wants to call me. So she knew immediately that she was going to set me up and record this phone call. She knew...
Alex wanted me to call you because he said that you wanted to call me. And I was like, I really don't want to fucking talk to that crazy lady. But okay, because I guess I didn't have much of an option because you were going to go scorched earth on my ass. But it was like, okay, well, so yeah, that's fun. And you were still going to do the hit piece anyway, dude. So, like, think about it. Well, actually, you don't think about things, so never mind.
I knew already that I was pissed the entire fuck off because I'm tired of, you know, I've told Alex 3 things. All those 3 things Adrienne has sent right back to prof. The prof. Who...
Dude, I know less than everyone, all right? If anybody got it back to prof, it was Alex. You can ask him. And he'd be fine with telling you that, too. Because, like, your shit wasn't that, like, precious, you know? I mean, it's a lot of stuff that other people have corroborated.
Does not like me, or doesn't like the truth to be out there, that his son's a chomo, and that, you know, the apple may not fall far from the tree. Okay, y'all? So there's a good reason why the prof's over there buying subs and getting promoted by, you know, or used to be promoted by these right family members.
You're the only person that I know has obviously bought subs. There's no way you have 5,000 subs with the amount of views and likes that you get. There's no way. There's just no way. Sorry. You were the most obvious person I've ever seen with that kind of stat. All right? So, I mean, say what you want, but the rest of us earned them, you know, because we actually had meaningful things to say. We didn't just get on and, like, vomit every curse word in the fucking world, so.
This is all legend, I don't know, I wasn't there. But it's just very suspicious that she plays the reverse Uno card. You know, I'm the victim. You know, Adrienne, did you go to the hospital for your cut arms, honey? Because I went to the hospital and nearly died when I tried to kill my...
Oh, okay, so it's a competition, eh? It's a competition? Do you know how hurtful that is to people that have gone through this? Have gone through very low moments in their life? Do you? Because, I mean, like, you seem fine, like, putting it out there about your experience. And I'm sorry anyone gets to that point. But it's not a competition. It's a time to have some fucking compassion. But I would not expect that from you.
Over you fucking trolls. You know, you're playing a game, and I peeped it, and I don't care how many videos you put of me cussing you out, of me calling you out.
I'm putting
You're not
this
the
one
victim,
up.
honey. You're actually a perpetrator. You're actually involved way deeper than I thought. I thought maybe you were seeing the light. I've tried multiple times to be kind to you and give you the benefit of the doubt, and you have fucked me over at every turn, honey. Every single...
You've never done one kind thing for me, dude. Never. Like, I actually did put up your video on a community post, told people to go check it out. You know, there's actually a live of me saying to go check out your video. I mean, I do have the screenshot of, I think, when because I did take down a lot of my community posts when I thought I was getting out of Delphi. Because I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here for 5 more fucking years. But you guys do. So now it's just a matter of exposing you, getting through Alex's archive to talk about the shit that happens behind the scenes, because people need to know the backstory. There's a whole backstory here to a crime, to the murders of 2 kids. What the fuck are you all doing that you need to cover this all up? There's a way bigger story here. All right? So,
turn. I think that you are wanting to now jump onto my bandwagon. I didn't get a paid promoted channel by these people. Adrian has one, but I didn't. You know, I've worked hard as fuck for every sub I have. I am not monetized.
88
I don't
of
get the
them.
views that these people get, which is very sus too. ACV, I mean HCC. We all know who you are. That's in Adrian's chat and Adrian's ear. We all know it, but I'm going to say it because nobody else will. Mar R, you're probably a pedophile protector too. Allegedly. This is all alleged. I don't know what in there. But it just seems like it, because you've never liked me. You never liked it when I was telling the truth.
So if people don't like you, they're pedophile protectors? Girl, come on.
And you guys all called me crazy and acted like I was the craziest bitch on the face of the planet, even though everything that I said turned out to be absolutely correct and true. So now Adrian got me recorded because, oh, call me. Tell Jamie to call me so she could record me. I don't fucking record people, Adrian.
I don't have it
fucking record
recorded.
any of you people. And plus, Adrian, you know...
The thing that I played was your
you
live.
told me I was being recorded if I was being recorded.
Like, you can
never used
see
it, but,
that
it was
you're
manipulation.
live
She's
on
very,
screen.
very good at the Darvo. Like, I'm the victim and you're the villain, even though that's exactly what she is doing to me. Okay? That's reverse bullying. That is reverse... Come on, y'all. I didn't go seek Adrian out. She sought me out. I didn't go. She was commenting, oh, I can't comment because people will see it and they'll get mad at me. Well, who's going to get mad at you for commenting what the truth is, Adrian? Because I do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't listen to nobody. I'm not a...
Dude, I took a page from your book and commented on one of your older videos. Because that's what you did. You commented on one of my older videos so that nobody would see that you were talking to me. So I just did the same thing to you back. When we were reaching out and being friendly with each other, right? And I think you contacted me first, dude. So, like, what the hell?
Any groups, but I'm very protective over certain women that have shown that they had good intentions.
Oh, that they're bad actors.
They weren't,
you like bad actor women. All right.
Trying to hurt anybody else, but all you've shown me
but
is
they've
that
hurt a lot
you
of
will
people.
hurt anybody, and then you'll go pretend to slash your wrist and go get attention for it. You know, it's sick. You're sick, lady. And I don't care if I yelled at you or was mean to you after everything that you have done to me. The lying, the manipulation, the gaslighting, and then they go, typical Delphi harassment. Honey, you are the harassment. You are the harassment. Because you run back to your little group that, you know what, Adrian?
I'm a one-woman show, dude. Like, yeah, I'll talk with the prof sometimes to talk about, like, how crazy and fucked up shit is. because you guys are that good. You're really good at fucking up shit and being crazy, right? What else? But I'll also tell him that he needs to like rein it in and that he goes way too far off of like people like Angela, all right? And he doesn't listen to me. Like, pfft, Alex obviously doesn't listen to me. So, I mean, and you can see we were in videos together. He was at my house, dude. Like, it wasn't just a supposed thing. It was a real thing. So, whatever. I hope you continue to feel badly about yourself and your actions because you deserve it.
You want to record me? I dare you to release everything from your Discord or the Discords you're in where my name is involved. I dare you to. I dare you.
I have never said your name in a Discord ever. Ever. Dude.
You were sent to me to tell me about Andy Copsey, to get me to go over there and simp and work for her.
Never mind.
And instead, I sat back.
All good deeds, you know, whatever. Never mind. I'm not doing a good deed ever again, especially with any of your kind. You know, this is just a waste of flipping time. Yeah. Let's get this over with.
And I watched Andy, and I figured out about the whole Erica Morris and how she's connected to Michael Osbrook from Texas with the Haley Dunn case, and how fucked up you people.
Okay, despite like the Osbrook shit that I don't agree with, he is an excellent lawyer. So like you guys coming down on lawyers for lawyering is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Because one day you're going to need a lawyer for all the defamation and slander that you guys get up to. So then I think you'll be appreciative of lawyers. Hey buddy, how you doing? All right, yeah, we gotta finish this.
So try again, honey. Adrian. Hello there. You can put on your nice voice, and you can get me getting pissed the motherfucking fuck off.
You can
and going
fuck
the
off,
fuck off all
you
you
can
want
fuck
to.
off, you can fuck
But the
off,
truth
you
is
can
going to be
fuck
what the
off.
truth is.
That you're a liar?
I think you're trying to jump on my bandwagon now because you see the attention I get. You know that people.
Girl, I'm not like even on Twitter.
And we all know that the prophet specifically targeted certain women.
Bad
and
actors.
The women that Adrian wants to go at now. I would have thought Roth was your boyfriend over Alex.
Dude, you know, now I definitely want to go after them because I know that they were the ones behind you attacking me. This is the third time now, you know? Because, I mean, you deleted the past 2 lives, didn't you? So apparently you did feel some shame about that.
Like the way you fucking simp for that guy. But here we are. So, Adrian, I'm going to keep calling you out at every turn.
I'm going to keep calling
every time
you out.
You want to put a little video out. I mean, you totally set me up with that phone call. You know, you totally did. You thought that when you came out with the whole shit.
Dude, like, the thing that I played, again, guys, was her live. You can see on the screen when I have it up, when I'm playing it off of my phone, that is literally her live. It's not a recording. Although the way that she spoke to me was basically, it was basically the precursor to the live, so.
About me and Alex sexy texting, that I'm a slut, and you can write your novels of bullshit, and you have people behind the scenes that harass me that I don't know. Probably more are.
Nobody even cares about you, dude. I'm sorry. Nobody even cares that much to harass you. I'm sorry. You're just not that significant. I mean, in your own head you are, but...
But most of your comments are filled with HCC trolls. ACB, come on now. Dum-dum, you gotta know that's HCC. How come you don't talk about Alex the way you talk about the prof, honey? I mean, you act like the prof is God. You know, Alex is doing way more cool shit than that. But he sits there and fucks up because he sims for you. You know, who sent you? Who do you work for?
If you want Alex, just go get him. He's all yours, dude. If this is like an ode to Alex, go get him. I'm not gonna fight you over a dude. Alright? Let's see what he says to you.
How much money are you getting, honey? I'd like to see.
$0.
So, there's that. I know you guys heard me being completely mean to this cunt. See you next Tuesday. And
There we go.
Call that I didn't know I was being recorded. But
that was not a phone call. That was a live. You took it down. You deleted it. You dirty deleted it, dude. Like, that was a live. You can see it on my flippin' phone that was a live. And actually, I have a screen recording of your live. So, I mean, we can do this all day, dude. Or however long this is going to take. I'm just going to keep dragging the bad actors who deserve to be dragged. And people are going to learn more and more of the truth. So, and maybe that will, like, cause Laura to give up the Roblox video once and for all. So, like, you're actually doing the side of truth the favor by, like, continuing to do this.
Tired of these people attacking anybody else, especially females that have not done the same thing that she's doing now. Nobody else has cut their wrist and said, oh, shut them up because they're speaking the truth. You know, honey, I went to a whole entire hospital, was in there for weeks, and you know who was there for me when I got out? True Crime Dev and Laura. And I'll never forget that. I don't talk to anybody. I haven't talked to these people in months.
Seems like you get manipulated pretty easily.
But I'll never forget it. And here you are, trying to play the victim. Poor old Adrian, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm going to call it out. I don't care if it makes me sound crazy. I don't care if it makes me sound drunk or belligerent or whatever you guys have pegged me as. I'm going to keep speaking the truth like I always have. Adrian.
And a puppet. You have no mind of your own.
Your time's coming because we have the
Your
truth.
time is here,
side, right
now.
I have the truth.
No, you don't.
And
You're a liar.
I have receipts and I have proof.
You are a liar. You get paid by Laura. You get paid. You get paid by Laura to spread her message of hate, and you're a hateful propagandist.
Warn me. Why is that?
Hmm?
Who do you report back to? Who's
Myself.
You to try to take me down.
Mm-hmm.
Peace and love, y'all.
Myself. So there's that. Let me exit out of this, and then I'll read to you what it was that I put in my description of the video. So the bully flavor of the day is Jamie Hicks at GingerSnaps5150. All this because I didn't take her bestie Laura V's name out of my comments. Laura is one of the worst offenders working in the Delphi shadows. She has been integral to many front-facing and behind-the-scenes bad actors. Laura is friends with Becky Patty, Tara German, Susan Hendricks, Deb's True Crime Notebook, Jinx 13, Frosty, Bossy, Gibbo, Dan, Louise, Delulu, and many others involved in gang stalking, sextorting, and harassing people off the case or worse. She dated Greeno. Laura claimed he tried to kill her, but is still friendly with him to this day. She also has a direct line to Holman and McClelland. Laura befriended me in fall 2024 and overloaded me with what appeared to be case-related, unending rabbit holes. She, like Jamie, has unhinged feelings for Alex Voorhees. It's okay, baby. Let me finish this real quick. Yesterday, Alex reached out to me after several weeks. Bubba. Let's do this. Lay down, baby. After several weeks of radio silence, he requested that I get in touch with Jamie, who was, quote-unquote, going to go scorched earth on my ass if I didn't remove Laura's name from a comment I made addressing questions concerning Uniparty, which is as follows. The Knot was originally a subreddit but became a Discord. Tober, Angela, YJ, HCC, Tyler Carpenter, Meerkat, Fig, and Bella were some of the OGs. All of these people have connections with mutual friends behind the scenes. Like Angela, YJ, and HCC know and are friends with Dawn, the woman who knew RA in 2020. And there's a presentation on it. Dawn, Angela, YJ, and HCC all became close with Louise, who sextorted multiple sleuths in the Discord. HCC is friends with Cold Truth Mel, and they used to be friends with Laura, who's actively friends with Becky Patty and Tara German. Laura also dated Greeno and provided information to Holman and McClelland. She is also close with Dan, Curious Contrarian, who is friends with Osbrook. Laura was also close to Fig and Inquisitor, who talked with Walla. Fig received info directly from McClelland to make content for his YouTube channel and build a narrative for the state. Tyler Carpenter who also was a big part of the crime scene photo leaks in October 2023, but I forgot to put that in there, was friends with Jinx, who is close with Ruckus Rocks, Bossy, Thomas Frost, Mark Robert Cohen, who hooked up with Turbo Time, who's besties with Aspen, as well as many other OG troll farmers. Meerkat collabed with Sue Wright, Bella, and Holman to get Ange swatted, allegedly, because some of these people are crazy litigious. Before that, Ange and Sue sued Carroll County together. The connections go on and on. So that was the comment that they wanted me to take Laura's name out of. The phone call with Jamie was essentially the dress rehearsal for her live. She has since taken down that live, but I'm glad I made this video for posterity. This is some of the harassment that comes with Delphi, which speaks volumes about the nature of the case. Every attack should be documented. As Jamie's puppet master, Laura V. will be the first individual expose on the Uniparty. So, Laura, you've only enraged me to, really expose you now, okay? So, it's war, basically, is what I'm saying. Especially because you're taking away valuable time. So, the harassment techniques don't work on people anymore. We're all wiser and braver, and it's an excellent opportunity to lift the veil. Laura also has the complete Roblox video, which she refuses to share. For the record, I began divorce proceedings in August of 2024. It took some time to get it finalized because we attempted to do it ourselves. Law is hard. But I'm still very good friends with my ex, who I consider family. No one should be forced to reveal personal info on themselves, especially at the whims of weirdos. But now it's been documented, and it's available in Arizona's state divorce records. Have fun. Please do not use this video to harass anyone, not because these people don't deserve a taste of their own cringe, but because I'd prefer to never hear from them again. And harassing them is the perfect excuse for them to harass me, which is both boring and a waste of time. So, keep it up, Jamie. Keep it the fuck up, dude. I'm sick of you guys, and yeah, I'm coming for you now.